Hey, everybody. So I'm back. Took a little short break, and good news is the Incredibles trailer finally dropped. Not so good news is it looks exactly the same as the original, which I never saw coming. Here's the thing: trailer looks pretty good. Okay, not hating on it, I'm criticizing it. There's a difference. People need to get their heads out of their asses and understand criticism does not mean negativity. People waited 10 plus years, 10, for the Incredible sequel. In that time, we've gotten 3 Toy Story films, 3 of those god-awful Cars films or whatever, 2 of those crappy Fish movies, and sure as no one with Frozen movies on the way too. The first one sucked. And a lot of time we've gotten 3, couple of trilogies. First are probably being the best of them, as far as the animation goes anyway. And Incredibles might be one of the most popular animated Disney films I've ever seen. Next Toy Story, of course. And almost 15 years later. I can't believe how long we waited for this. And it looks like the same damn thing. Looks like it's literally the same exact story, but with Mrs. Incredible being the one that wants to go on an adventure, and the dad is going to stay home because, I don't know. My biggest problem is that there's not a time jump between these, which is what they should have done, because there's no progression. There's no progression, and the voice actors sound a lot older than they should be, especially Dash. Whoever voices Dash sounds older, man. I know it's like 10 years later, but like, it's even riskier with voice acting because you're not actually seeing the people's face. You can do digital work and whatnot to enhance the voices, but it's going to show. You know, because I'm listening to the dialogue, and Frozone's talking about, oh, superheroes are illegal. Like, again? Didn't we do this before? I'm pretty sure at the end of the first one they were being accepted. What the hell is their illegal crap coming from? Again. Like Disney's doing this stuff all over the place now. They're doing with freaking Star Wars. Now Incredibles, they're cycling the same plots. Good grief. What the hell are we waiting for then? Why couldn't we just jump forward in time a couple of years? And have Violet and Dash doing their own thing. Because of all the Incredibles, outside of Mr. Incredible, I think Violet had the most character development, in my opinion. I really want to see her do her own thing. Because her powers are probably the coolest out of the 4 of them. And then, of course, there's the kid, the baby, I think, Jack or something. Realistically, I should have jumped forward in time. There's no reason why you just pick it right after. That could be the prologue. Could be the prologue. And fighting this minor guy. That could be the prologue. Like the first one had 15 years in the past and then jumped like 10 years later. Because honestly, man, like, it's a bit late for them to be trying to plan a trilogy at this point because you just don't know. No one knows how this one's going to do, especially when it's the same damn thing. Looks like it's the same story from what I've seen. It's a short little teaser, but like, this looks strangely familiar. It's like creativity is really gone from Disney these days. Everything from Star Wars being the same damn story again. And now Incredibles is about to suffer from that too. Now, I don't mind Mrs. Incredible taking the spotlight. It's not the problem. The problem is they're just going to rinse and repeat. And I think Toy Story 3 kind of had that problem too. Though I don't really mind it there because the story was okay. I feel like they're a little bit of a rehash of the second one, but it was alright. Not a bad trilogy. Just see, we weren't waiting 10 years plus for Toy Story 3 to happen. There were gaps between them, sure, but if you weren't waiting 15 years for a damn sequel to happen. And Incredibles 2 has been demanded by fans for years, okay? So this is absolutely absurd. So I'm a little underwhelmed. Just my honest thoughts. A little underwhelmed.
As much as I enjoy fighting, I really
Looks kind of weak, in my opinion. I'm also speaking as a writer, so that's also where that's coming from.
you see yourself as a bit of a blacksmith, I bet you love to get real dirty. Well, you better watch out over dirty.
So jump forward in time. I don't get why that would have been so hard to do. Did it before in the first one, right? I'm disappointed. So I met this chick, right? She's a fine piece of ass. A little bit older than me. I think I talked about her last time. So I've been trying to get to know her. And one thing I found interesting is how her crazy ex dropped her. She claims he wouldn't marry her even though they were basically together for 7 years. Which right there, they're basically married. I didn't really question at the time of last year, but I'm like, I wonder if there's another reason why I wouldn't marry her. Not really my problem. I mean, so, I think Kingdom Come Deliverance just came out. Want to check that one out. I'm gonna have to look at some gameplay first. But, so I'm gonna see Black Panther tomorrow. Should be good. The theaters might show it like the day before, so it'll be showing all day. And of course, it shows worldwide on Friday, starting on Friday. I like to go opening night most times. Mostly get out of the way, and it's either opening night I go or the week after. As long as it's good, you know. A couple of films I saw opening night were pieces of garbage. But I don't know. I don't really read Black Panther comics, so this is going to be interesting to see what they do with this character in his own film. So that's exciting. And I kind of stay away from the trailer for this one because I really don't want to see any clips until I see the film myself. I don't do that for every film that I see, but only for Star Wars it's even harder because it's Star Wars, but at least it was Star Wars. It's not anymore. So, regarding Star Wars, word on the street is that Lucasfilm is going to retract the gaming license from Electronic Arts. Now, when I read that, I'm like, it took them this long to realize that Electronic Arts is terrible for Star Wars. This should have gone after the first Battlefront game they released. It was terrible. People got pissed off, like myself, for the first one was such garbage. And it lost a whole bunch of sales in the second one, but also like crap. I mean, they had a story for the second one, but it was crap. I mean, as soon as the launch trailers were released for Battlefront 2, I knew exactly what they were going to do. I'm like, wait, don't tell me she's going to defect, right? So obvious. And here I thought they were going to be original for once. Wrong.
Lie down and die.
I already gave my thoughts in that awful Solo trailer.
Think that could be a bar?
So I'm never going into that. Yeah, Disney's track record is not good.
I don't think so, but I don't mind.
I'm disappointed in that Incredibles trailer. I really am. Just preying on nostalgia again. Because the cool thing about The Incredibles was that the film came out in an era before the superhero genre imploded and became what it is now. And I posted this on my Facebook. I'm like, I can't help but wondering if this trailer is pointing to a possible end, the decline of the superhero genre, and the start of superhero fatigue. Because Star Wars fatigue has already set in. Disney just had Star Wars for what, 2 years?
Would it be wrong if I was physically
You've had what, Star Wars for what, 2 years, and it's already declined. People already lost interest. Luke Skywalker is already gone. I mean, like, made people wait 2 freaking years for him to show up, and he's already gone. Not to get into another rant about that, but it's ridiculous. I just wonder, like, what the hell is Brad Bird guy doing all this time, waiting for the right story for Incredibles 2? It's the same freaking thing. Same thing. In the trailer, Mr. Crow was like, superheroes are illegal. I'm like, again? Again? And people are like, oh, you have to know to see the film, man. Now, I know from the first one that I've seen a billion times that at least superheroes being illegal is the same exact plot as the first damn film. This is why they went into hiding. Duh. Yeah, that's weak writing, man.
even though you're a woman? I rather enjoyed a little chat.
So I finally got Dragon Age Keep to work for my Dragon Age file on my PlayStation version. Because you need to have it connected to your Electronic Arts account. So I finally got that figured out, and now I can basically shape the story any way I want. As long as I got my PlayStation hooked up. I'm using my PS4 a lot more these days. Gotta automate my games on it.
They say
So I'm glad that I wasn't at the chum bucket today for Valentine's Day. I'm thinking, I'm like, Valentine's Day is one of the stupidest holidays of all freaking time, if not the dumbest. It's like, now that I've been single for a while now, I can really see just how dumb some things are. It's a gimmick.
That makes the fight that much more fun.
It's like, it's a test to see how much money you're going to dump on some girl, whether or not it's your wife. Because dudes are gullible enough to think that if they spend X amount of money, reserve a table at some fancy restaurant they can't afford, or just buy her an expensive ass bouquet of flowers, she's gonna spread her legs for him so he can bang her in the sheets. Wrong. Just the fact alone that some dudes think that chicks are gonna spread their legs because they got to come for some flowers because they're expecting dudes to spend that kind of money. Think they're gonna spread their legs for them just like that? Wrong. Only thing they're gonna do is hold it over you. And if you don't deliver flowers or whatever, it's gonna be even worse. I mean, like this dude, I think I said this before, but like this dude came to my line one time, this big ass freaking teddy bear. And I'm like thinking to myself, what kind of idiot spends that kind of freaking money on a big ass stuffed bear? It's probably gonna be thrown out the next freaking day in the trash. I'm like, what a freaking waste of money. A waste of money. I mean, it's not my problem the other day, but it's a waste of money, in my opinion. But there's a couple of scattered pieces of ass at a chum bucket that got my attention. This girl in the seafood department has a fat ass. Damn.
No, actually, you can't. Just die.
So I bought myself another cake from the bakery department, right? They sell one of those heart-shaped cakes, vanilla with multicolored icing and whatnot. I've had two already. It's pretty damn good. Like $6. It's not bad. Hopefully there's some left when I go back to the chum bucket. on someone playing Skyrim. No surprise there. My other save file I had Serana gave her some Nord armor. Looks pretty good in Nord armor. She only wears that legendary, so we gotta upgrade that stuff in the cheat room. I'm jumping back and forth right now, but I heard some rumors about some of the new characters in the Incredibles 2. And yeah, seems like it's rinse and repeat. Because the first one was really about Mr. Incredible and his past coming back to haunt him. It looks like Mr. Incredible's going to go through the same exact thing. Probably she's going to meet one of her fans. I can only imagine that person's going to become a crazy person. Because why not? I haven't done that before, right? I was saying along in the car, I'm like, how are they going to tell Syndrome as a villain? The answer is they can't. That's their problem with sequels sometimes.
That makes the fight that much better. Don't worry.
I think Justice League is on digital now. I wouldn't lose something on that piece of crap. I don't know if I would even rent it. That is so friggin' bad. And then I found a deleted scene featuring Superman going back to the, I guess, the fortress. And you find, I guess he has another suit in there. I guess there's a whole bunch of suits. And no, they're not Jor-El's suits. Jor-El never been to Earth. But it wouldn't make any sense for Jor-El to go to Earth and then back to Krypton. How would he get back? You know? Just, yeah. No, what was I talking about? Yeah, it'll come back to me. Something like that. Oh, yeah. Incredibles. Yeah. It's always going to rinse and repeat, unfortunately. It could be good. I'm not saying it's not going to be good. Just, you know. Oh, yeah. So I finally beat the Blade of Galadriel Shadow of War DLC. Okay. And I just see her go, Ontario as, she's voiced by Serana, Laura Bailey, aka Serana. My favorite game character of all freaking time. And, well, spoilers. There's only one way that battle between her and Talion was going to go. I was reading the comments before the thing even came out. People were like, oh my god, I hope she doesn't kill Talion. Oh, I'm like, you idiots really think she's going to die in her own DLC? That is retarded. Why would she die in her own DLC? Doesn't make any damn sense. I can't believe you actually writing that stuff down in the damn comment section. Who becomes Talion? Like, you idiots do know he doesn't exist in Lord of the Rings, right? You just see, she's an elf. She can live forever. Doesn't really matter what happens to her. She's probably one of the billions of elves that go into the West in the Fellowship of the Ring, or Two Towers, or whichever one. They all run off into the forest or whatever. Talion, on the other hand, needs the ring to survive. Since he doesn't have Celebumbro's ring, he stupidly put on Isildur's ring. Yeah, he's going to become a wraith. But there's really no other options. If he takes off the ring, he's going to die. What else could he possibly do? That would make sense without breaking the law. And believe me, the game's already broken the law. It's not a big deal to me, but yeah. Talion's always going to go one way, people. Now, I never saw Otero betraying him coming a mile away, but I never saw that coming, but still. I think it's interesting that she still has the ring on. I figured his power would be useless after Nazgul are gone, but maybe there can be another story now with her as the lead character. Which I would love to see, because apparently Celebrimbor gets away. Maybe he'll find another host and start some trouble up elsewhere. See, I wanted this to be a trilogy of Shadow of Mordor games, right? Shadow of Mordor is great. Shadow of War, I think, is even better. And what if there's another one? Hopefully, it'll be starring Ontario. Because I was playing this the other day, I'm like, she's already cool in Italian. So I don't get what people are riding his balls for. I'm like, what's going to happen to Italian? What do you think's going to happen to him? He's not going to go to the Shire and hang with Frodo, morons. Score one for the Spidey. I don't think did I talk about the Venom trailer? I don't think I talked about the Venom trailer. Well, other than the fact that there's no Venom in the trailer. Looks like trash. It's just Tom Hardy having a seizure on a lab table or something. It's ridiculous. Sony is just keeps shooting himself in the foot with these terrible projects. Let's make a female Ghostbusters. That won't backfire on us. I think that trailer for Ghostbusters, their female Ghostbusters, had the most dislikes on a single video on YouTube. Now, I personally don't really care for Ghostbusters. This kind of goes over my head, but yeah, I can see why people disliked that film. Didn't bother going to see it. I didn't see it either. Personally, I just don't really give a damn about Ghostbusters.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
So yeah, hopefully that leaves the door open for another sequel. Hopefully it won't take as long to get this one out like the Shadow of War. It's a good story. Just the first couple of acts of Shadow of War take a while to get things moving. And because you don't have the ring, I feel like it takes even longer because without the ring, kind of useless. In the ring, you can brand the orcs and all that. It's so cool to do. I like Otariel's DLC because she doesn't brand the orcs. She does her own thing. Yeah, she started branding orcs out of you like, okay, it's just the same thing, you know? So I'm glad I took the risk and decided to give her different abilities, you know? She serves the Lady of Light, so it makes sense for her not to give in to that power that Talion craved, which led to his downfall anyway. Like Talion's end is fitting for the character. At the same time, I feel like they could have stretched it out a little bit longer. But I feel like the ending of the game should have been in a third one, left it open ended, you know, or just have it end with him putting on the ring and have him being corrupt in the third one. That's what I would have done. But it is what it is, I guess. There's only so much lore they can adapt from Tolkien's works, so take what I can get, you know. Just, you know, great game, so I'm not complaining at all. Just, you know. And I'm just really disappointed in that Incredibles trailer. It's the trailer, of course, yeah. But I don't know. I just got this weird feeling now. I'm kind of disappointed. Same fellow with episode 8. Picks up right after episode 7 leaves off, and there's no progression. Not to get into a Star Wars thing again, but if they skipped a year or two and Rey was training with Luke, I could believe that she could be as powerful as she is because she's had instruction now. I've taken her immediately after 7 leaves off, and she's able to whoop everyone's ass again. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any damn sense.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
What are you doing here? The excavation site. I told you. I'm sorry, First System. You deal with me. Knowledge, enthusiasm. Good. You have my gratitude. As promised, the key to the. Let's see. Unfortunately, here. I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge.
These days in Skyrim, I just like to explore, you know. I don't really bother with this Civil War plotline anymore because I can take everybody out myself. Though it is fun raiding forts with like 5 followers behind me. So cool. What I really want is for freaking Bethesda to make another damn Elder Scrolls. I'm not talking about that crappy Elder Scrolls Online BS, because that one stinks. I haven't played it since it launched, so that's how bad it is, at least to me. Yeah, Venom Trail looks like crap. There's nothing there to get me remotely interested in the film, because film does not exist without Spider-Man. I don't care if that little kid is in there or not. They have no relationship to establish Venom. They have no relationship to establish the symbiote, seamless relationship to Peter. Without those core elements, Venom does not work on any level whatsoever. It doesn't matter how much they promote Spider-Man in the film or mention him by name. There's no history there to give Venom the legs it needs for this film to actually work. It's not going to work. And throwing Carnage in there is even stupider.
Reflecting on previous records, we're going to enter this dark, dangerous, and suicidal cave, I assume.
Carnage makes even less sense because Carnage also relies on Venom. Because the Carnage symbiote is a spawn of Venom. And Venom calls himself Venom because he hates Spider-Man. That's the whole point. He doesn't call himself Venom for the hell of it. He's not really an anti-hero for years later down the road. First couple of times I don't see look in the comics is to torture Spider-Man. Venom's not the one of those anti-heroes like Red Hood or something. You're like, he's not really a villain. He's not really an anti-hero. He's somewhere in the middle, I guess. But yeah, I already spoke about this stupid movie, so yeah, no interest in this at all. I can't see it being good on any level. So I was going to ignore it. So yeah, it's not that hard. People act like it's so hard to ignore films you don't want to see. You don't see it. No one's making it. At the end of the world. And I just saw what's been called Maze Runner Part 3 a couple weeks ago. It's okay. Kind of forgettable. It's not the best series out there. I'm just kind of surprised that this will get a trilogy and Percy Jackson got canceled. Percy Jackson could have been the next Harry Potter. I don't know how many books there are. I have one of the sets of Percy Jackson books. They only made two, so I honestly don't care if they have to reboot. I'm like, I want to see more Percy Jackson films, man. It's a cool concept, you know. Mixing like Greek mythology with humans and all that modern technology. It's so cool. It really was like the next generation of Harry Potter in a way. I mean, nothing would touch Harry Potter. I hope Disney gets their crap together, you know, and puts out some good material, because now they're planning their stupid streaming crap. But I have no idea how that's going to even work. Is there a cartoon show? What's the Rebels or something? Ass. I fell asleep watching the premiere of the show. That's how bad it is. I haven't bothered. It's a stupid show. And the main protagonist is a dummy. So. But So glad I didn't have to celebrate Valentine's Day. Yeah, what a joke. I took a video the other day at Walmart. No one's buying the Star Wars toys. It's only getting worse because they're having these every damn year. Yeah. Disney can't even sell action figures. Something's wrong. Can't even sell toys. I haven't really been following Flash or Green Arrow lately. Those shows both went to crap a while ago. Flash especially is disappointing. I found this post on Facebook, right? If you could wake up as a superhero, who would you want to be? I put in the comment picture of the Flash and Green Lantern. Shocking, I know. But for one day, you gotta remember all the problems that Peter Parker goes through before he gets his damn powers. But even then, no. Low Spider-Man, I don't want any of his problems. At least with a Flash, you can move fast and speed of sound. Move through time. You want the world being late for anything ever again.
What makes you think you're going to help that? If others like you, I
I was playing Watch Dogs, the T-Bone DLC, and I'm like, why wasn't this guy in Watch Dogs 2? And I haven't beaten that DLC, but should have either brought Aiden back or just T-Bone guy. Because the Watch Dogs 2 was kind of weak story-wise. I'm like, eh. It's kind of cool. Definitely added some things, some new features. Well, you know, it's okay. Yeah. So that's it for this video. Probably longer than I was hoping to make it, though. Till next time.